Danny Green here with us at the desk.
Well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
We have a San Antonio Spur on this show? Does that mean nobody's going to watch?
You guys can turn the TV off now. No, of course not.
Oh, come on.
Give it up for Danny Green, everybody.
Danny Green.
We appreciate
Yes. Yes.
How y'all doing?
it. You are very well of the fact that he loves the San Antonio Spurs.
I hear.
You watch the show?
I'm glad. I do watch the show. I have a great time watching it. You guys have many good debates.
Good debate. All right. So let's start off. Two top teams in the West, arguably the Spurs and OKC. How worried are you about OKC?
Very worried. They're very good this year. Young, talented team, and even with the injuries they have, they're still at the top. And their young guys are playing with a lot of confidence. Reggie Jackson, Lamb, he's coming off the bench. They're doing a great job of picking up the slack. And when Russ gets back, it's going to be kind of dangerous, any team playing them.
Danny Green, I'm here to tell you I will never, ever, as long as I live, recover from what my Spurs did in Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Can you please give me a little better explanation than I've gotten so far over what happened now that you've had time to let it sink in?
That's a game that just won't get away from us. A game that I'll never be not asked about. You're not the only one that hasn't recovered from it. Many of us haven't recovered from it.
Is that a good thing, maybe?
It could be, depending on how you take it in different lighting. For us, we try to take it in a more learning, lighting. Last year, made a lot of mistakes down the stretch, and an experienced team is not supposed to do that.
Nope.
We let the game slip away, but can't take any credit away from them. They won the game. They played to the end. They executed offensively, defensively. They got the looks they needed.
Ever seen a better three-point shot than what Ray Allen hit to tie that game?
I was just hoping that if anybody didn't get the ball, it was him. And it just so happened it was like a horror movie. He got the ball where we didn't want him to get the ball, and he knocked down a big shot.
Crystallize this for us. Paint a vivid picture of what it was like for y'all when y'all lost the NBA Finals last year. I mean, what was that like? The departure, the ride from the arena, the ride on the plane home. I mean, whatever it was.
Well, I'm a newbie to the finals, so I know Tim, Tony, and Manu, they've been there multiple times, and it's their first time losing it. But for me, it was devastating, and I'm sure for them too, being so close, and I'm sure they're spoiled winning every time they've been there.
What was it like for Tim Duncan to play as hard and as great as he has throughout his career, and especially in last year's finals, to miss that hook?
Like I said, it was the only word I could think of was devastating. We were in the locker room. There was not much words being said for a long time. Guys didn't have, the emotions, a lot of different emotions, not good emotions running through us. And, Timmy played great for us the whole series, and especially the last two games. He stepped up big for us. And, they took away a three-point shot for us, and we went inside to him. He did a great job of, punish him inside. Probably could have gone to him a little more in the second half of, those games. But, for him to play as well as he did and for us to come up short, I felt, part to blame, will not finish, and, have him go out on the right note.
I also need you to talk me off this ledge. So far, you guys are 1-11, as you well know, against the top NBA teams, and the one came against the Clippers with no CP3. How worried should I be about that?
It's just the first half of the season. I won't get too worried about it. We're not that worried about it. Obviously, it's something we know. We notice. We take notice, and we know the top teams we don't have the best record against. We know we have to do a better job of executing and being better, especially with the bodies that we have down now. A lot of guys are banged up. But after the break, I'm hoping and assuming that we'll have everybody healthy, and we'll do a better job of the second half of the season than the first half. And I think that's more important than the first half of the season.
Let me tell you what I don't like about what I'm hearing from you. Because I like you, Danny. You know that. You know. Here's the deal. You sound very businesslike, very pragmatic, and it's like, this is what we haven't done. This is what we need to do. This is what we're going to do. And I just think that in order to beat an Oklahoma City, and in order to beat even a Clippers squad, there's got to be something in that belly of y'all's collectively that's so ticked off at having lost a championship last year, because it should have been y'all's in Game 6.
For sure.
That there needs to be a little something extra. Do y'all have that in y'all?
I believe so. I said, with the injuries that we've had, the past month, it's allowed our younger guys to step up and get more experience. Our older guys, our veterans, they've led us, the past couple years. Timmy, Tony, and Manu, they're going to do what they do. And, we just need it from somewhere else. And I think we have the potential, we have the team, we have the capabilities, we have the personnel to get it done. I just think we need more of a, when we come back healthy, more of a chip on our shoulder, a little bit more dog in us. We lost Steven Jackson last year, but at the end of the year was, a mutual thing going on. But, we could have used him, but I think we'll have some young guys step up and get, a little bit more dog, a little more fight, and that's what Pop's looking for. Some guys, get out there and scratch and fight a little bit.
Go ahead,
Danny, I apologize for Stephen A. Smith because what he does not seem to grasp about my San Antonio Spurs, this is one NBA team that does its talking on the court. So you're not going to get any big, bold predictions from Danny Green because they don't operate that way. But I promise you, if they do get and stay healthy, they will be right there when it counts.
This is from the only man in history that's got 3 ledges he needs to be talked out of falling off. That's who this guy is.
I like how you keep saying Timmy, Tony, and Manu. That's the glue.
That's our big 3. That's our foundation.
I'm not sure that doesn't need to change. I think Kawhi Leonard needs to be thrown up.
He's coming back.
There.
He'll be back after the break.
Saying, Manager Ginobili, I did call the cops. There's still an APB out for him.
You're so right.
There is not. He's been balling this year.
I'm saying he disappeared in the finals when it counted. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, he came back.
He's been playing very well this year.
Yeah.
I know he's been playing very well, but it's the regular season.
He doesn't watch the Spurs. He has no idea.
I expect him to come back healthy and strong and be able to pick us up and help us the second half of the season.